video for you guys showing you guys how to program a new smart key to your car. I purchased this online from on eBay. It's an OEM key. Paid about $110, $120 for the OEM key. I'm gonna show you. I just picked up a new scanner. It's the X100 Pad 2. It programs fobs. So basically what I'm going to do is show you guys the process. With this new scanner, I can actually like program a new key to the vehicle. I can, delete all the keys that the vehicle has and then reprogram it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through the process of deleting all the keys and then reprogramming these two fobs onto the scanner. Okay, so first I'm going to click on Acura Honda. It tells you all this disclaimer stuff, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so that's basically just asking in case you mess up anything, they're not responsible for it or whatever, just going from there. Okay, so we're going to Smart Key System, Type 2. This is the knob, this would be the key, and then Type 2 would be the second immobilizer type system that this one has, and then the third would be for the Tlx. So I'm going to go to all smart keys lost. Okay, so right now I'm going to give my girlfriend the keys, and she's going to get out of the car, away from the car, so I can, right now all the smart keys is out of the car. Okay. So now give me one smart key. Okay, so it's one smart key in the car. Double click on the start button. That's to turn the ignition on. Okay. So input the number of smart keys. So we're going to be programming 2 smart keys. Okay. So these are the ones with the proximity sensor. So now she's going to take the smart key out of the car. She's going to step out of the car with the smart key. Okay, now give me the other smart key to put into the car. So now we're going to get the other smart key. Just this one, the new one. Okay, it's communicating. Switch the ignition off. Okay, switch the ignition on. So now the ignition is on. Is the security light blinking? No. The immobilizer isn't blinking, it's a green light. Yes, it has been. Okay, switch the ignition off. Switch the ignition on. Okay. Switch the ignition off. Switch the ignition on. Program success. All smart keys lost. So now all the smart keys are lost. After I finish programming them, now neither one of them work. Unlock and lock doesn't work anymore for the vehicle for this key, and the unlock and lock doesn't work anymore. So what I did was I did the all keys lost. This is what you do in an instance in case someone, in case you lose your key or your significant other steals the key and decides to leave or anything like that. This machine can actually, stop it from running and working. So these keys are no longer any good. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to program these two back to the car now. So what I'm going to do is add a smart key. So click on add a smart key. Double click the start button. The ignition's already on. I already left it on. Okay, it says take all the smart keys out of the car. So I have the smart keys here. I'm going to give it to my girlfriend. She's going to leave the car. She's going to go about 10 feet away. Okay, all the smart keys are out of the car. Okay, give me one key, please. One key? I don't think she heard me. Yeah. So, I have one key, which is this one with the Toy Story bangle on it from Disney World. Alright, so you have this one in the car. Configuring system, please wait. Okay. Alright, you come get this one. It says take the smart key out of the car, so she's going to take the smart key out of the car. So it's communicating. Just give it a minute. It's communicating with the system. Just heard the beeps. Switch the ignition off. Switch the ignition on. Can you give me the key, please? That same key. Okay. Ignition on. Switch it off. Switch it on. And the security light went out. There's like a green light that pops up here. It just went out. So the security indicator light has diminished. Switch the ignition on. Switch the ignition on. Switch the ignition on. Switch the ignition on. So, like I showed you guys, the all keys lost, the key fobs weren't working. I had to go back in the system and definitely reprogram it, but it's good to go. Just make sure that you, after you finish doing the programming, you unplug the scanner from the OBD2 port down there. And then check the keys to make sure everything is functioning correctly. But from everything is working fine, so I'm going to show you that both keys are working. The unlock and lock works with the first remote. This is the second one. The first one is the one with the Toy Story on it, and the second one is the one without the Toy Story. And it locks and unlocks, and it starts the car. We'll have both of them in here, but both of them work. They're both programmed to the vehicle. And I was so worried because of the fact of the matter is that it was a driver 2 key, and we already had a driver 2 key already, so we needed a 1, but they seem both to work and function and unlock and lock the doors and seem to remote start the car and everything perfectly fine from proximity. So, you know, it doesn't matter. And the number 2 key is cheaper anyway than the number 1, because number 1's really expensive. But we have two number 2 driver 2 keys, and they work perfectly fine. Just program this one into the car because this one wasn't programmed. And as I showed you guys, it wasn't working, but now everything is working now, and it's programmed to the vehicle, and they're both proximity, so you don't have to stay enclosed to the car. I mean, yeah, so you don't have to put the key in the slot right there in order to use it. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll have a lot more videos showing a lot of more keys and everything that I'm going to program with this one. All right, bye. Peace.